All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we like to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening, learning, and to the Bayasha Dabadat, the house of David. I'm Mayasha Tat.
I'm Kraut.
I'm Kalam Lamar.
And coming to you through the will and power of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right. So lucky, just spirit, just we're laughing and fellowship and brothers is brothers got personalities. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. We were meant to have salt, so hey.
Yeah, we're gonna rule the spirit though and get through this lesson.
God, yeah.
It's actually real serious.
God, hey, but it's serious, but it's something to laugh about if you in the know. All right, because Yahweh Hashem Yahushai gave it to you. All right, Abaratazah, we be those men, gave it to you to understand his judgment. All right, he says, hey, when
fear coming,
God,
when
fear cometh, I will laugh at your calamity.
See me, he's gonna laugh.
Right, so so we have a sense of humor in these things, but nevertheless, with that sense of humor, it's still a dire message. All right, a dire message. And matter of fact, the name of the lesson, all right, is going to be real fried rice. Okay.
Right.
If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Okay.
Yeah, it's ever so more at the forefront of the news than ever now. That C to the H to the I to the P. Okay. Now you got to kind of speaking codes now. So.
Right. Hey, it's you got it in predictive programming. All right. You got it in imagery for predictive program. Right. You got these certain laws and everything and judicial codes being passed, all right, so that they can go hard on this, all right, and fully implement his wicked plan, all right. Esau Edom can fully put it into fruition, all right, and we ultimately know it's not him that controls anything. We understand through the will and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, everything is ordained and done by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Okay.
All right, but without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get in these lessons. Lord willing, be edifying unto the body.
Right. Hey, and real quick before we get started, that bill you was just reading the article, but that bill that Biden passed, back in March, the 14067, I believe that's what it was. It said from 6 months from when that bill was passed, that this thing was going to start, being implemented in the government. Okay.
It's going to start speaking. All right.
Even more so. We already see the new technology that's coming out, to ready the minds, of you sheeple. Okay. To get you used to seeing this type of technology out there, like that. A brother had posted one of the right next to your card reader. All right, at an Amazon store, they got a hand reader.
Right.
Okay.
Your gas stations.
Right.
On the pumps, you got Walgreens.
But this one, I don't know if you've seen it. It actually had where you wave your hand over it.
Yep. Brothers been putting up videos for a good minute. But here it is. You're seeing it implemented more and more and integrating into more technologies. Mm-hmm. All right. They're doing it right under your nose.
Right. The elder in, I believe, Kazakh from Mississippi. He just posted a video at his grandparents' old people's home. Okay. They got a little wave to open the door. It's not no thing in there.
But it's the practice.
But
it's to get you predictive.
Right.
So you can get used to it. Get geared up. All right, but
to get you
your mind
acclimated.
The water. But that's nothing. Through the will and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you sincere brothers and sisters out there are going to take heed to the prophecies. All right, and to the prophets. Abaratazah, we be those men found worthy of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai doing this work. Okay, blowing that trumpet. All right, but without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the lesson.
This is Ezekiel 33, starting at 2. Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say it to them, when I bring the sword upon the land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman.
God, so Yahweh Shem Yahushua said, Son of man, speak to thy people. All right, so we are commanded to speak unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua's people. All right, just as Yahweh, all right, woke us up through Yahweh Shai and the men that he has set forth, starting with Apostle Tahar on down. All right, Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Rama, Apostle Rakah, the elders and the deacons and the bishops under them, all right, that have continually woke men and women up to this truth. All right, they were set on the hill to call out unto you in the marketplaces about, so you can get the good news of Yahweh Yahweh Shai, that hey, Yahweh is sending his only begotten son back to fulfill prophecy. All right, to continue in these prophecies so that it may be fulfilled, so we can get up out of here. Okay, go ahead.
3. If when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people.
God, so we see the sword through the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. He gave us the eyes to see and the ears to hear. All right, each and every brother, each and every sister that has hearkened unto the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua has heard something, heard the name, and the name changed their mind. It woke them up. It sparked something in their spirit. All right, it was that living water, that dry bones in the valley, that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is returning and has returned us unto life, that we cannot be slothful. We cannot deny Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Abaratazah, we never deny Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, speaking humbly, first and foremost of myself. Okay? And Abaratazah, you brothers and sisters out there. Okay, go ahead.
There you go.
Okay.
This is the book of Habakkuk 2 and 3. It says, For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak, and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
God, Yahweh Shem Yahushua has this planned out perfectly, the way he exactly wants it to go. Though you've seen it, though you heard about it years back, all right? Years back, the apostles been speaking about this thing for the last 30, 40 plus years, all right? Giving you a foresight, prophesying unto you what is to come, okay? The systems that were set up in place to get your mind prepared as they're trying to feed you sheeple, all right, to rock you back to sleep. But you have to take the opportunity that Yahweh Shai gives you when he calls. Okay? When they call and say, it is time, you're supposed to step up to the plate. And that calling was hearing the name of Yahweh Shai, hearing that testimony of Yahweh Shai. Okay? And not denying. Can you read that again?
Come on. For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
And that appointed time is now. That appointed time is now. All right? Once again, Apostle Tahar on down men have been preaching this thing for 30 plus years, 40 plus years. All right? Go ahead.
But at the end it shall speak and not lie.
And at the end it shall speak and not lie. All right? And we know it's not lying. Why? Because you're seeing it through the legislative branch, okay, as well as you're seeing it on the physical scale. If it wasn't so important, why are these companies trying to do it? Why is everybody trying to get a hand? And why why are certain proxy wars happening over certain goods? Okay, to be able to manufacture certain goods.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Look at the whole Taiwan situation. All right, what are they there for? What is Taiwan's biggest manufacturing? Okay.
Right, and Biden passed like was it 76 billion?
76 billion.
Billion bill on manufacturing these same
Lay's
technology devices. Okay.
These Lay's potato chips that he okay to get that that bag. that extreme bag.
Because you know the world powers know whoever has that you know, in their pocket, you know, whoever is producing the most of them, they're gonna be you know, set, you know, if the Lord would allow, which we know through prophecy, he's gonna put an end to, he's gonna let them get it out, and then after that, you know, he's gonna start, you know, cutting the NWO, you know, gonna put it to an end. But you know, these countries think that or these world powers think that if they could produce these things, then they're going to be the next step.
Right, because they believe that it would benefit their nation, their financial, their crypto.
Right.
You know,
their digital currencies. You know?
Yeah, digital currency. All right. So if they feel if they have control, then hey, they're the next up. We got next, but you don't. Yahweh Shai's got an eternity. All right, and he's got next. All right.
Mm-hmm. Says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
John, though it tarry, it shall surely come. It will not tarry. 30, 40 plus years, the apostles been out on the highways and byways, preaching and proclaiming this thing to come, and it's here. All right, we're but moments away from you actually physically not being able to get around it. Okay, where it's implemented across the board. Okay, where the saints, right? Abba Rachazah, we be those men, will do whatever it is in our lot, whether it be die for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, the testimony, or whether it be what, you know, stand up for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai for his testimony. All right, and we steadfast to the end. Either way, whether it costs you your life or Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai turn you up, all right, and you receive that spiritual power, or is it for you to suffer? Okay.
Yeah, Revelation.
Yeah. This is Revelations 13, starting at 14. And he deceived them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image of the beast, which had the wound by the sword, and did live.
God, it's like it. So that system, all right, that system of Rome, all right, was reincarnated to Rome 2.0, Sodom and Gomorrah, aka Egypt, aka Babylon, all right, America, all right. This system is speaking loud and clear. It received a wound, all right, and then it went into hiding and it got healed, all right. It got its strength back and came back. Hey, what is it? 3 Ninjas kickback, all right. It came back with full force, okay? And now these prophecies are unfolding. It gave you miracles that are supposed to happen, technological miracles, okay? Robots spotting themselves, right? Neuro link, AI being self-aware, okay? All these limbs and prosthetics and artificial wombs, all right, not needing a man nor a woman.
That's the miracles.
All right, these are false miracles. Mm-hmm. All right, they're false, but nevertheless they are miracles. All right, because when's the last time you heard of a robot spotting itself and making other robots? In movies, right? On a cellular level. Okay, so if you have an artificial womb, now you have basically artificial semen. You have artificial cells that are spotting themselves. The humans are now in the process of getting ready to be designed exactly as they want it. All right? You're in the real matrix. It's full in front of you. If you have the eyes to see and the ears to hear. This is why Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai says, lean not upon thy own understanding. Okay? Study to show thyself approved. All these things are implementing and leading up to this very time. That wound that was healed, that's where this place. This is Rome 2.0, here on the shores of America, and the philosophy, the Western philosophy that has polluted the whole fucking earth. Excuse my language. I'm getting a little. All right, listen.
15.
Sucky. And you know, this devil is you know, getting ready to, you know, to make everybody, you know, bow down to this, and he's doing to this thing that he's trying to push out, you know, which ultimately is the whole beast system. But you know, by pushing this device, it's allowing him, okay, to come as, okay, he's going to be the savior. All right, he's going to be able to get you out of this economic disaster that's happening. All right, because they already said that we're in a recession, right? You already see out in Europe, you know, even here in you know, it's not as bad out here, but in Vegas, you know, it's soon to come drought. All right.
We're at 34 days.
It's at 25% in Lake Mead. Out in you know, Europe, I was just watching on the news. They have whole rivers that have dried up, and then these you know, the continuing fires out there, you know, ain't helping nothing.
Right. And before you keep on going, go ahead and read that, and then go ahead and expound on it.
15.
Because he's right there with you.
Okay.
And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the beast, so like that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the beast should be killed.
Okay. So as many as would not worship. So those of you that you know, buck up against, you know, this beast system that's being pushed out, you know, which is that the C to the H to the IP, you know, and you know, the whole Babylonian American Great, you know, Rome 2.0, you know, government system, NATO and the EU. All right, this NWO order that they pushing, whoever's not gonna you know, submit themselves to it, you know, you're gonna find yourself in a bad case. You know, pretty much removed from society, or you know, in a you know, a FEMA internment camp. You know,
Hey, that's why.
Go ahead.
That's why Yahweh Shai says, "Come out of her, my people. This is not your rest." All right.
So you will not receive a place and then rise and depart. You know, Micah 2:10.
Lock it.
And then you know, Revelation 18:4. All right, and part of the plagues, you know, the plagues is going into the missiles. Okay, the judgment for taking this thing. We're gonna hit on that.
See?
Yeah.
16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Hey, so if you don't bow down, you think you're getting away, right? You think you're getting away. If you don't have the name of Yahweh Shai, you believe that you're getting away. You think on your own strength, all right? On your own strength that you can do something. Okay? Yahweh Shai, hey, Yahweh Shai is the deliverer for a reason. All right? To deliver you out of trouble. All right?
Mm-hmm.
To keep you in a perilous time. Jacob's trouble is going to be like a time that's never before. This is part of Jacob's trouble. This is one of the main catalogs of Jacob's trouble.
It's going to be one of the height. You know, it's almost the climax.
God.
Because the climax is going to be, you know, seeing the missiles come. You know.
God.
You know.
Missiles come and then deliverance.
Knowing that the missiles is coming, you know, and then
Scarcely
you know, scarcely being enslaved, which it says also the scriptures say, you know,
twinkling of an eye.
Right. So because you know, that portion right there from when you know that the missile's about to hit to when you know that salvation is right there within seconds. You know, people's faith is going to change in that short period of time.
Right.
What does it say? You know, be faithful until the end.
Until the end. Until the end.
And those that endure until the end, right?
So that's right. That's right when you're feeling that heat. All right, the missile has touched down and that heat is coming. All right, that's scarcely.
Right.
All right.
Scarcely is just at the last.
The nick of time, the nanosecond.
And also mean if you go into the root word in the
Etymology.
Greek, in the etymology in the Greek, it means during like trying, troublesome times,
Yep.
So that's in the midst of Jacob's trouble. It's like
All right. Hey, but that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Hey, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is about faith. All right, and having the faith and enduring, discipline and order. Right, understanding that Yahweh sent His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the speckled birds, whose father's line goes back to a so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American. All right, and it's only 1/3 of the nation of Israel, because 2/3 will know death by pain. All right, and hey, understand that in that time where people have passed, the dead will rise again. Okay, so if the dead rise again, that means why does it say that second death? All right, so you're gonna feel that second death. You're gonna see people walking around that have been passed on. You know. So Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, hey, is making sure that everybody gets judgment. Nobody's escaping the judgment seat, especially here on the shores of America. Rome 2.0.
Right, as it says in Amos, it says all the sinners will die. There's 9 and 10. There's not going to be 1 2/3 of Israel that get away.
God.
All right.
Goes to them celebrities that trying to get their bunkers and all that, think they're gonna escape, who made the deal with the enemy.
God, if you're on the shores of America, all right, on the shores of America, you're not gonna make it.
Right. Even the 2/3 outside of America, they still gonna they still gonna receive judgment.
Yep. You especially.
That wicked seed line of Israel, can be completely done away with.
All right.
17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
All right. So you may not buy or sell. That's no more Wally World. That's no more Foot Locker. That's no more Amazon. All right. Just because it's online doesn't mean you can get it. All right. You still need that certain technology. You still gotta abide by the laws of the land for this system to be accessible to you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So when that time comes, know that it's that very time that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai said, though it tarry, all right, wait for it, because it surely shall not tarry.
Right.
All right.
And Esau already know through his test friend, with this, icky Vicky, who's gonna fold once they can't go work on the plantation no more, once they can't feed their families, and look what they did now. They just came out on news saying that you don't really need that
jump shot.
that went to
Jump waters.
right. You don't need Maxine Waters no more. All right. So you don't even need the quarantine.
Right. It was all complete. There's enough.
They say it's here to stay, and we just gonna deal with it.
Right. It's no different from the other common. We're not medical doctors, so let's go ahead and move on from that, though. It's like it, so we don't say the wrong thing. Right, that was it on that.
Yeah.
All right, and that's that. 300. Score 6. That 666 going to the Greek is a stigma.
Yeah.
Stigma meaning to prick. This thing is something that's going to be going inside of you.
Yeah.
Little pricks.
The little pricks.
Another. We was thinking of title names. This I got Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished.
God, because Abaratazah, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, all right, finds us prudent, all right, that we took heed to the men that he set up over the nation of Israel, starting with the Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramla, Apostle Rakal, all right, that we took heed to the warning, all right, he gave us the ears to hear and the eyes to see, because it is this very time that Yahweh is sending his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, back for the deliverance of his people, for the nation of Israel, the 1/3 of his nation. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the speckled birds whose father's line goes back. All right? And a speckled bird is you who look like another nation, but your father's line is of a so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American. All right?
Kind of hold it on that.
Okay. This is Revelation 16, starting at 1. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seventh angel, Go your way and pour out the vials of the wrath of the power upon the earth.
So, hey, the wrath. The wrath. What is wrath? Okay? Wrath is a very bad time. All right? Wrath is what is the word I'm looking for?
It's massive
destruction. It's a what?
Destruction.
A destruction. Right? Wrath is a woe.
That's, as the other, scriptures say, it's righteous indignation,
God. It's a righteous discipline,
Right.
all right, that you will receive, a righteous judgment for your actions.
Right. Other things, wrath, like, fury.
God.
All right. But it's like, it's of anger, okay? It's destruction caused by anger, best way to, put it.
There's no peace, love, and rainbows. All right? It's not the blonde-haired labradoodle coming up and spreading flowers and saying, everybody can make it, everybody's okay. We made it through.
Right.
All right? No. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is coming to destroy.
Got the etymology in the blue letter.
Yeah.
It's in the blue letter etymology, it's G 2371, passion, anger, heat, forthwith, boiling up, and soon subduing again, glow.
Well,
Right, that's the
ICBMs.
right, but the Malachi 4 and Malachi chapter 4, the day of the Lord is hot burning oven.
Yeah, God. All the very elements. All right? Hey, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is not playing at all. This is not a game. Even though you see brothers laughing and, joking and everything, it's only because we understand the terrors of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to the best of our ability. All right? Within our measure and our lot. Okay? But constantly seeking out to studying to show ourselves approved by Yahweh Yahushai. All right? Because wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
Right. And right now the Lord has this mercy period out, to build yourself up, all right, to withstand the wiles of the devil, to put on that spiritual body armor, all right.
Hey, gird up your loins, all right. Gird up your loins, and remember yourself to be men, all right. Men of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and women be women of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, that's it. Got one more?
Yeah, I got one more. 2. And the first went and poured out the vow upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the man which had the charagma of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image.
All right, so those of you who those of you who are ever so unfortunate, all right, Abaratazah is not us, Abaratazah is not me. Speaking of myself first and foremost, Abaratazah is not you brothers or you brothers out there, sisters watching. Abaratazah is none of us. All right, but taking that little prick, okay, is going to lead to your demise in that grievous sword. All right, that grievous sword can be a multitude of things. All right, there's a time period where it has to come through, right? There's a time period where you receive that, all right, and then until the complete fulfillment, you don't know what that's going to do to your body.
The adverse reactions could happen before, before you feel that fire from the
ICBMs,
right? And the Lord could put any type of plague on you, for being disobedient, and make your life, the little short time that you have much more miserable.
God. Hey, Allah shot you. All right, demon-like power. All right, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not here to play with you. All right, and to hold you that are not of the elect.
Right. It says, it says the day is going to be shortened for the elect. They don't say that about the 2/3.
Right.
And these latter days could feel like forever.
Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Yahweh is the Father of time.
Right. When you in school and you're waiting for like the last hours to get out, and when
before summer break.
It just seemed like that hour, is like a whole day.
Right.
All the other days went by smooth and everything, but that this is your last time here.
Right. Hey, it's like being a kid.
And then you're gonna be hearing, and you're gonna have that feeling, that gut feeling. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna put that intuition, like, damn, I know that this is the end of the world. People are gonna be saying it.
Shit, they saying it now.
Yeah, right.
They saying it now. They and some saying it not believe it.
Right.
But hey, we're in a time like never before.
You can feel that vibration.
That vibration is...
It's heavy and it's thick.
Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not playing with you jakes out there. First and foremost. All right, 2/3 of you, hey, we've been seeing judgments. Seeing some judgments. The Yahweh Shem Yahushua is passing out.
You had them moles get ran over by the...
right.
I don't know when. Just recently, you had the car accident we seen. There was another dude, I think, out in Carolina. He drove through some store and killed somebody.
And a random stab. A woman got stabbed to death in South Carolina.
It's
just a random stabbing.
The animals are the attacks are getting more.
Turned up.
Animals attacks. Yeah, the people who get swallowed in by that whale.
Yeah.
I don't know what their case was.
They had a GoPro. It showed the whole thing. Just I was like, ooh.
I've seen a montage of elephants, going crazy on people.
The elephant killed a woman and went to her funeral and stumped her out there too. Like,
made sure she was double dead.
I didn't see that.
And the alligator woman that got ate by an alligator, in Florida, and the lady who got mauled by the bear, who got the bear out of there, and the bear came back and killed her, ate her alive. So even the animals is getting turned up.
Right, because Yahweh Shem Yahushua made spirits of vengeance. All right. Hey, this is going to be a terrible time. All right, for you 2/3. Abaratazah, we're not of that number, nor you brothers or sisters. All right. Because this time is like time that is never before.
And also in Detroit, they had the machine, dog machine with actual guns on it, and they were walking down on the neighborhoods where you at, Jake, going in and getting them. So they showing the toys. They showing what they have.
Right.
What you gonna do?
Hey, same thing as that AI robot. That little Chinese chess player broke his finger. All right, hey, you ain't gonna cheat me. That's the same thing Esau Edom saying. You ain't gonna cheat me out of my sword. All right, he itching to use it. All right, and Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna let him get so far with it. Okay, because nevertheless, hey, Proverbs 17:13. All right, the wicked is the sword of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Psalms.
Salakia. Psalms, the water. I was burping. All right. In Psalms. All right. That is the sword of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai at this point in time. All right. Until he changes, you know, his weaponry and makes us a battle axe. All right. But, you know, Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching, preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children, listen, learning, and to the Bayashet Abadah, the house of David. To the next time, this is Men of Valor, Las Vegas Camp. Shalom, Wa Abba.